A really simple way to expand your garden is with some beautiful planter boxes. They're a great decoration for your patio, or if you want to grow some fresh vegetables or herbs, keeping them separate from your flower beds. Just like how belairdirect simplifies insurance, I'm going to show you this simple build. First thing you're going to need is a few fence boards. You pick these up at your local hardware store. We're going to cut the fence boards into 3-foot lengths. We're going to need 4 of those. Always make sure you got the proper safety gear on. That's very important. Make sure you're wearing eye protection. Make sure you're wearing boots. Okay, so we're going to grab our 2x2 now. We're going to cut 14-inch pieces. These are going to be the legs of the planter box. So when you got your cut made, it's going to be a little bit rough. Grab a file, just clean up the edges. Okay, so we got our 4 legs cut. We got our 4 sides cut. We're going to grab some screws and screw it all together. So screws that I gone with just a size 1 5/8. That should be enough. You don't want it to go through your board. All right, so we got one side built here. We have our legs attached. We're going to go ahead and make the exact same thing on the other side. You got your 2 sides built. Now we're going to cut 4 end pieces. They're going to close up the box. Now we're going to grab our sides and screw it all together. And line up your edges, nice and square. Throw a clamp on there. We got our ends put on, we got our sides put on. Starting to look like a planter box now. We're just going to put our rails on the bottom, and that's what the bottom boards are going to sit on for your soil. Take an inside measurement for another piece of 2x2. So we're 33 inches. We're going to grab some 2x2s. We need 2 of them, 1 for each side. We're going to cut 2 33-inch pieces. Grab your 2x2. It's going to be a snug fit. It could be loose, it could be snug. If it's snug, just tap it in. Same screws as before. These ones are going to be on the front of your planter box, so you want to make sure they're nice. We're going to take a measurement on the inside. I got about 10.5. We're going to cut 3 of those. These are going to be the pieces that sit on the rails and hold the weight of our soil. Okay, so we have our 10.5-inch pieces cut. These are going to sit on our rails down here in the bottom. So we're going to grab a drill. Grab a bit, something a little bit smaller than your screw. We're going to pre-drill a couple holes and then put a screws through. You're going to want to use something a little bit bigger than the 1 5/8 because we're going through 2 2x4, so 2.5-inch to 3-inch will be just fine. Next thing we're going to do is grab 2 more pieces of fence board, get them laid down on the bottom. So we have our 3-foot pieces cut. These are going to sit down on the brace boards at the bottom. The only problem is that the legs get in the way. So we're going to take a scrap piece here, and we're just going to trace out each leg on the corner. Should fit in there nice and snug. Okay, so after you've tacked down your bottom pieces, it looks nice, but you're going to have to drill holes in here. It's not practical if you don't. You got to have somewhere for the water to go. You can't have the water sitting in the soil. Your plants will get root rot and they won't grow properly. So we're going to take a drill a couple drain holes so the water can flow out the bottom. We're going to want to add a few little rocks, just so you got kicking around. Just going to keep those around the hole, just so the soil doesn't go right through. Beautiful planter box. It's as easy as that. For Cottage Life Simplified, I'm Adam Holman.